They might look like any old rocks, but on these dusty museum shelves are examples of rare earth minerals that power our technology. Anything with a microchip needs a rare earth mineral element, and Ukraine is sitting on an estimated $16 trillion worth. Viktor Neskorovsky is the director of this museum and has a doctorate in geological sciences. He shows us the tiny specks of rare earth elements embedded in the rock. It's an indication of the challenge of mining, processing, and getting that valuable commodity into the market. He says the significant challenge of monetizing the minerals is something people don't understand.
Of course, this is an issue. In my opinion, the majority of people don't understand what's going on, because people will only understand it when they see it and see the complexity of these processes, how it'll happen and under what circumstances.
It's impossible to talk about rare earth elements without talking about the war. Most of the deposits are in Russian-occupied territory where the fighting is raging. These territories need to be returned, says Ukraine, and only then can a peace deal be sealed. And that's not something Russia is keen on. China, the world's #1 supplier, is following developments closely. It currently holds 36% of the world's rare earth mineral deposits and 70% of the world's processing capability. Most analysts agree that even if the US and Ukraine reach a deal, China will still have the upper hand for one simple reason.
Right now, Ukraine, it can't do anything. I think the Russians will just fire a jaw and, destroy everything, right? So I think it also needs a lot of investment. Who dares to invest right now for something that of a scale, right? So I don't think China it's totally, in my view, China is totally indifferent.
The current trade war with China is driving the US position. After Donald Trump imposed additional tariffs on Chinese products, Beijing retaliated. It tightened export controls on 25 rare earth minerals for shipments to the US. That's a blow to the military sector, which is one of the biggest buyers. The stakes are high for the US. And that's something that Ukraine knows, and so it's holding out for a much better deal. Now, President Zelensky has already turned down a deal from the Americans that asked for 50% of the sector. What Ukraine wants is national security guarantees as well as a favourable financial deal. Imran Khan, Al Jazeera, Kyiv.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.